It's always and forever gonna be a double standard, baby. Look, if you fuck 1,000 men, you're a whore. Nobody's gonna take you serious. If I fuck 1,000 bitches, I'm a player. All the bitches gonna take me serious. They gonna wanna indulge. Like, damn, what was, like, what? Why do bitches wanna keep fucking you? Double standard, right? If a female put her hands on me and it's cool. I put my hands on her. Double standard on scrap crib. Look, a bitch taking care of me, it's a problem. I'm taking care of a bitch, it's cool. Double standard. Females got way more double standards in their favor. That pussy is worth way more than dick. You bitches can make it to Dubai on a yacht, Miami, with zero down, no credit. Yeah. And Nick can't do none of that. He gotta have all the credentials and the money, or nobody's fucking with him. So if you're a Me Too ass bitch, hey, you just gotta accept it. You already chose to be the Me Too. You already chose to be like, you wanna battle about every little thing, you feel me? So you got, when it's your turn for that Me Too, for a nigga to be like, oh, Me Too, you gotta be cool with it, cause you already let a nigga believe that that's what's going on. You hear what I'm saying? Feel me? Listen up. Screw our crack. Like, you gotta be cool with it. Now, if you want to be a solid bitch and win on the female aspect and make a nigga feel bad, like, damn, this is a good bitch right here, and I just been doing wrong this whole time. Instead of that get even, oh, I can do it too ass shit, you're gonna get more out of the situation, I promise. Like, females just don't.
What it do? So BlueFace is right speaking fake. That man chose to speak. He could have spoken any language, but he decided to use the truth. They need to give BlueFace a podium, man. After all them concussions and black eyes he done had, I think it's actually helping the right side of his brain right now. He's using probably at least 7 to 8% of brain power now, because he's actually making sense. It has been double standard versus men versus women. Women, I feel like, do have more standards than men. They're only mad that they can't get the standards that they want that men have. Then they complain and try to use, like men have all the power to justify what they do wrong when they can't get their way. He made a lot of good points. Women can decide to have abortion, their body, their choice. They can also decide to keep the baby and sue a man for child support, which I think is totally unfair. Women also don't have to sign up for selective services at the age of 18. All males in the United States had to sign up for selective services to fight for a country, fight a war that they did not agree to or sign up to, and die for the country at age 18. If they do a draft, if you don't, you can go to prison. Women can go to the club for free if they look good and get guys buy them free drinks, food, send them an Uber home. And hey, that's what they can do. Women has to have one right. Women can, get flown out. Men ain't gonna get flown out, even if women do find them attractive. Hell, they not flying them out. But men are flying out beautiful women because they have a fucking pussy between their legs, a coochie between their legs. And he's right, pussy's more valuable than dick. I agree to a certain extent. Women are like to appreciate assets. They're like cars, jewelry, clothes, all depreciating assets. There's a new girl turning 18 every day, new girl turning 21, 25. They depreciate over time. So a rich man and want a beautiful chick is nothing. Looks doesn't matter to a man with money because he can get any beautiful girl. BlueFace making sense. I see him wearing shades. I guess he's wearing those shades. So when Krishan Rock come over, he can talk with the shades on, because I think she's gonna black both his eyes after this shit right here, though, man. But he's definitely making some sense. I don't know if you've been listening to Kevin Samuels, the Fresh Prince podcast, mediocre tutorials, but he's been taking some good advice. I agree. Blackface, the domestic disputes he's doing, I still feel like he's not moving like a man. You getting your ass whipped on domestic violence just for some likes and views. This is devastating. This shows you how fucked up the culture is. They support this nonsense. This is just a disaster I'm seeing right now. This man is humiliating himself, embarrassing himself just for views. He had a fucking Hennessy bottle in the back of his skull. This man is suffering like concussion, like the shit Will Smith was on. He gonna be talking like him after a while, losing his brain. He gonna start having CTE, brain trauma, brain cancer from all those fucking sudden hits to his brain. Like I don't get this shit. You gotta also realize for the most part that, you know, with this world, and in this world, we all gonna have this quote unquote gender war. It's been going on forever. Feminism has fucked up the situation. Especially social media is fueling it. This gender war, this gender. But I look at it like when you're in a gender war, nobody wins. If either of the gender wins, nobody wins. We just have to come together, common ground, and realize we just both need each other as much as we do. Because ain't no other race is screaming about this gender war. Asian people not doing it, Japanese people, Korean people, Mexican people, white people. You know, I only see black people screaming about the gender war and inequality and the double standard shit, though. Like, come on, bro. Like, that's just how it is. I just feel like, you know, women got to carry themselves as women, men got to carry themselves as men. And we just got to know that we both have differences, and, you know, that's just how it's going to be. We're just going to have discrepancies between the both parties, though. That's the dichotomy between men and women, that we know, even though in our differences, we can still come together and be perfect for each other. But if we keep fighting with each other, we're just going to have shit like this. But yeah, man, I just feel like you need to leave that toxic relationship, though, man. I just can't believe people are tuning in. It just shows you how fucked up, how small people's brains are, and how much losers and low life that people succumb to. And this is what they brought themselves to, that they will watch this travesty going on right here, this evilness going on right here. What type of demonic shit is this right here? Fighting one another, cussing and screaming. She's a fucking drug addict. She's looking like an anteater with fucking her tooth missing and shit. And oh man, this shit is awful, man. Right here. This is what reality TV is. This shit is satanic behavior. This is the devil's playground, this shit right here. Because how can people watch this shit right here? This shit is gonna rub off on you. I don't even want that shit to get inside my spirit or my soul, this shit. Because if you gotta put your hand on somebody, bro, you need to be with that motherfucking person, bro. Like, you gotta raise your voice, scream, cuss, do it. I don't think that person is for you, though. That is totally an unhealthy relationship. And I feel like the only reason they're together is just they making money, the sex. You know, that's the only reason they're together, I think, you know, because they can make so much money. So they can get, it's a lucrative firm. They're doing business together, but I just feel like, man, people just sell their soul for money, man. They didn't give it. They just give it all up for money, man. Likes, views, that blue check. I just can't get rock with it. But yo, man, y'all tell me in the comment section how you feel about it. How y'all feel about BlueFace, man? Him get hit upside the head. I feel like he was making some points. The man need a goddamn pulpit the way he was preaching these facts right now. He was spewing facts. No printer, like just straight giving all the game. Make sure you remember his name. But y'all like, comment, subscribe. Y'all tap in with the video. I'm out.